What is a community? It can be found in multiple aspects in your life. A community can be friends, families, employments, or it can be the same undying love. But a strong community is where people help each other out, professionally or personally. From my perspectives, a strong community is characterized by, first, its anonymity towards a common goal. Second, a place for multiple opportunities. And thirdly, it is a place where you can find safety. But what benefit can a strong community does and to a larger society? Well, let's go to the next part to find out a prime example. Let's go.
The aim of community is to provide interrelationships and support, which is why human connections is quintessential to upholding that goal. Without the mindset that aims toward unity and the greater good, our community will inevitably become fragile and even crumble. This is most evident through the COVID-19 pandemic that we have just experienced.
This is when sense of community and awareness of people are put to the test all around the world. Individuals are taking initiatives to help the cities that they reside in. They help with the people who are infected and people from the homeless communities. One of the most bright examples is Vietnam, because Vietnam has been reported to be successful in responding to the infected cases and the COVID-19 pandemic, and partly of it was because of the community supportiveness. When the first district of Hanoi was reported to have infected cases, police force came right away and provided them with food and basic necessities, while the other citizens helped to brace the medical workers, who are called the men in the area, with their help in the COVID-19 pandemic.
This is an image of a social media application. Well, specifically, it is my Instagram account. See? And the thing is, when you think about social media, at its inception, the purpose of it was to reinforce the sense of community. However, we may have realized that social media and all of its byproducts has been destroying relationships even, and reassess the essence and purpose of a new community when it comes to social media and technology. Well, to take it on a larger scale, let me show you something. Once advanced technology takes over, the disruption that it brings means that a segment of our workforce will be left behind. Without adequate support from our communities, they shall not succeed in adapting with the status quo and end up unemployed and homeless. In an era where polarization deeply determines life quality, it is impossible for the bottom line to sustain without the support from their own and other communities. It is undeniable that the next decade will be challenging for mankind, and hence, the support from communities will be of essence.
The version of the 2011 through literature work by Veronica Roth is the cautionary tale of a utopian society set in Chicago where its citizens are divided into factions. These factions are dauntless, represent bravery; abnegation, represents selflessness; erudite, represent wisdom; candor, represents honesty; and envy, represents kindness. They represent different wide virtues and qualities of human beings. The search for power and the clash of ideologies lead to underlying conflict that escalates throughout the art work. And as you all might be wondering, what is it that makes five of these virtues come to the point that it is dangerous and can actually represent the bad personalities of beings? A healthy community should come to the people being able to find and live for their happiness, but the obligation consider happiness as something that is forbidden, and if they are feeling of themselves too much, then it is a sin. Or maybe kindness, envy. They can be too afraid of conflicts and that they will do anything to avoid having bad relationships, and as a result, no improvement or revolution. Diversion can be seen as a stimulation of real-life communities. A community crumbles when different virtues are conflicting against each other, and human connections, the dynamic of communities, are separated.
The truth is, nowadays we are living in the times of segregation.
which stems from social inequalities and racial ones too. And when communities fail to find one common voice, they generally fall apart. And this phenomenon generally weakens society as a whole. So how do we fix this status quo, which is very saddening? Well, we urge you to be the leaders of your community, raise your voice, and give your ideas. Contribute to your community to make it better today. That is how you can make it better. Be a leader and speak up your voice. Be inspired to do what is right and not what is easy. Perhaps not everyone can become a leader, but a leader can come from anywhere. They speak the truth of their community, of their generation. Be young radicals. Be the change you want to see in your community and spread them. So take a stance today if you have something to say. Do not line in and just wait.